Hey guys, how's it going? Ed here with another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing Geranium pour Monsieur Eau de Parfum by Frederic Malle. The fragrance was first launched in 2009, and the perfumer behind it is Dominique Ropion. Now this review is based off the 10ml travel size spray, which I got last year from Les Senteurs in London. I had a discount code from them, so with postage this only cost me around £12, so all in all this was a bit of a bargain. But anyways, on to the actual review. Now, as soon as you spray this on your skin, there's no denying the minty tone of the fragrance. I get a tiny bit of aniseed with a fresh blast of geranium. There's an aesthetically pleasing, minty, green, crisp, fresh, chic, refined, take no prisoners iciness to the opening of the fragrance. Geranium is the main player in this composition, cleverly supported and balanced by everything else, and as Geranium pour Monsieur develops, the fragrance reveals an unexpected soothing nature, yet it retains its clean, crisp, chic appearance. Now, as the fragrance starts to dry down, along with the minty aura, I get subtle notes of cinnamon and clove, which add a touch of serenity and an almost metallic spiciness. I think this fragrance skews a little towards the masculine. The sandalwood and the ambroxan, along with the white musk and the clean incense in the base, give us a soft, almost soapy cleanliness to the mint, making for a controlled, soapy, minty, clean, soft, almost zen-like, minimalistic feeling to the latter stage of the dry down. The inescapable mintiness is sharp, but balanced nicely by all the other notes. They all share a commonality and all work together wonderfully. There's a smoothness and sleekness to each note, which makes for an immersive experience. What I like about this fragrance is that it smells like something very natural and familiar, but at the same time something very crisp and wonderfully artificial, which all adds to the sophistication of the fragrance. I honestly think this is a very unisex scent that's perhaps best suited to the spring and summer and worn in a casual setting. In the cool and cold weather, it does have an extreme one-dimensional sharpness, which, in small doses, is oddly appealing. I can see this working really well in an outdoors environment, perhaps in a beer garden or at a rooftop party on a balmy summer's night. For me personally, this is something that I usually reserve for the summertime or warmer months when I'm surrounded by those that know me, as for me it's something of a signature. For a first date, it may not work as it doesn't automatically scream sexy, but at the same time this is something of an unusual head-turner. I believe that you really have to own this in order to successfully pull it off. So, on to the final ratings. Projection. Overall, the projection's what I would describe as average at best, so projection gets a 3 out of 5. Sillage. For the first few hours, the sillage was actually very good, but then it literally drops off a cliff edge and didn't leave much of any kind of a trail behind me, so sillage gets a 2.5 out of 5. Longevity. The fragrance lasted for just under 8 hours on my skin, but after the 6 or 7 hour mark, you really have to get up close and personal to detect it. So longevity gets a 3.5 out of 5. And for the overall smell. Now, I have to admit, I wasn't able to fully appreciate it upon the first few wearings. Despite being a huge fan of mint and everything mint related, it came across as being simple and hollow. The first few times, I really wasn't able to discern each note. But since then, I really have been. I've got to grips with the fragrance, and it's steadily grown on me. And once I'm done with this 10ml travel size bottle, I'll definitely fork out for one of the larger size ones. I love how this makes a chic alternative to your typical fresh, clean, citrusy summer fragrances that everyone wears once the weather starts to warm up. So for the overall smell, I have to give this a 4 out of 5. So there you go, that's been my little review of Geranium pour Monsieur by Frederic Malle. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Cheers for watching and take care.